Welcome back to our program, and I'm your host, Ray Guo. We will continue our conversation with Mr. Bernard PARRENIN, who is the General Manager of Dassault Systems here in Taiwan. Bernard, I know that Shanghai Expo 2010 is also a very important project for the application of your technology. Can you then share with us the kinds of 3D technology that's being applied to that project?
Yes, sure. We launched for Shanghai Expo the first 3D interactive Expo pavilion.
Okay.
This application will help us or will enable us to work inside the pavilion with 360 degrees working through.
Okay.
And also you can interact with, say, experience life like.
Okay.
You can interact with everything inside the pavilion.
Without being there physically.
Without being inside physically.
Okay.
But it seems to be the same.
Yes, of course.
So this is our technology. This technology is recommended by Shanghai Expo as the only technology today in 3D.
Okay, so for anybody who cannot be at the World Expo in Shanghai, they can use your technology online to experience what it is like to be there physically. Is that correct?
Exactly.
Oh, really?
Exactly. You can just visit from any place in the world.
Yeah.
Okay. You can walk in.
Okay.
You can walk inside, outside of the pavilion.
Really?
Okay. You can interact with, because we will add some game.
Okay.
So you will be able to check. We call that the 5 senses. Your 5 senses.
Of course.
Using gaming.
Oh, okay, good.
Then also there is something very nice, and I'm sure that you look at the AVI, you can look some painting, you can walk around the people in the painting.
Okay, good.
It's a really good experience.
Okay. Is that technology now available, or is it going to be until after the expo opens in May?
No, the technology is available.
Okay.
We already help the French pavilion.
Oh, okay.
The French pavilion is the first one, the first exposant.
Oh, okay.
Ready today.
Okay. And everybody else will also be online and using your technology.
Everybody else will be online and using the technology.
Okay.
In fact, you will have the physical pavilion and you will have the virtual pavilion.
Okay.
So you can choose.
Okay.
You can go, or if you cannot go, you can visit the pavilion and work inside.
Okay. So this application will continue to expand as more and more countries, pavilions join the application. And how would it then make the organizer maybe that thinking the application of this technology will prevent some people say, hey, I can just visit the place online, then I don't have to go. Go to the Shanghai Pavilion, physically. Was that a concern at all?
No, it's not really a concern. But today, for the organization from Shanghai Expo, the key point is to know how many people visit the pavilion.
Of course.
You can visit physically, but you can also go in, working online.
Yeah.
This technology will help many people. That means we will bring on the market a platform. Okay. And this platform will allow 10 million, 100 million people can visit this place. Okay. So if you look at this side, we will give you a really better life. Okay. We will save carbon emission. Yes. And we will avoid also to many
noise,
people traveling,
noise,
traffic, and so on.
Exactly.
Yes, for sure.
Okay.
And the next point is that you will keep forever this virtual pavilion.
Okay. And I would suppose this is the first time ever in the history of World Expo that this technology has been applied. Has it been applied before?
No. It's the first time. It's the first time.
Okay.
It's the first time and the first company who launched this kind of technology.
Okay. Yes. Will there be a big advertisement around the world about the technology being applied to World Expo 2010 in Shanghai?
Yes, we started to have some event based on that. Okay. The fact is that we are also waiting a little bit more about how many countries will join. And will develop this virtual pavilion. Then for sure we will we will have a lot of event and advertisement based on this technology.
Yeah, certainly our program, the Taiwan Outlook, will be very proud to be one of the first that this technology is revealed to our viewers watching our program at home.
For sure. I hope that with Taiwan, we can maybe have another session and to work and to visit the virtual pavilion.
Yeah, that would certainly be very exciting.
Yes.
And given the fact that you've already had this technology being applied to the World Expo, is there any other projects that's likely to use your technology in the future? For example, maybe Olympics in the future, that I can't be there at the opening ceremony. Maybe I can visit Olympics online and watch the fireworks, the opening ceremony, the closing ceremony. Would that be possible?
Yes, for sure, for sure. This technology is open to any event. You can, as soon as you can go visit, you can interact, you can take something, you can look at it, you can interact with people. So yes, this is open to any kind of event. And even for the Eco Design Award, at the end of the session, for the number 3, the bicycle, we took the bicycle and we were riding inside of Taipei.
Oh, good.
But in virtual.
Yes, okay.
So we were able to interact inside of Taipei, riding in the street.
Of course.
So it's
very exciting.
Very exciting. And we didn't produce the bicycle at this time.
No, okay.
And we didn't generate any carbon emission, nothing.
Okay. We know that the World Expo is, of course, an international event, and certainly we are part of it as well. And can you, without any type of revealing too much information beforehand, but can you share with us what's so special would be about the pavilion that's set up by us at the World Expo in Shanghai?
Yeah. For sure, we are working at this time with some local company,
of course,
to build and to create the virtual pavilion for Taiwan.
Yes.
So as soon as I will be able to have something to show you, for sure I will be
we'll be the first
very happy. And you will be the first one to walk through the virtual pavilion, for sure.
Yeah.
Yes.
Do you then plan to have some, maybe testing sites around, Taiwan or around Taipei, then for people who cannot be there physically, but they can experience the World Expo online in Taiwan? Is that something in the planning stage?
This is something that we are looking today with some local company, is to let some university to be able to have some open place and let the people to go and to visit the pavilion. It could be the pavilion of Taiwan, but it could be also a pavilion of any countries, because
US, Japan.
It's virtual.
Yes, okay.
That's fine.
And we all know that World Expo is a very important event this year around the world, not only for China, but for everybody. And the fact of the matter is that it is going to become a part of the history of our continued development, especially in terms of the emphasis that the World Expo in Shanghai has placed on environmental protection. How will this project then mean to the Dassault Systems in the future in terms of taking on similar kinds of challenges and projects in the future? How to integrate culture, lifestyle, technology, and also the environment together.
Yeah, this is our long-term strategy. This is what we want to achieve: is to from the 3D, from the PLM, how we can help to get a better life. So we will do that through this kind of event, to let the people to understand how the 3D, how the virtual world can really bring a better life and can avoid to spend a lot of money in some physical things. In many cases, we can avoid that.
Okay.
Even if if I will come back to my nice mobile phone.
Mobile phone experience.
Even this mobile phone, when you want to make some tests, because when you make a mobile phone, you need to make some tests, like the drop test.
Okay, of course.
If you are waiting to have the physical one, it's very late. And it's very costly to make one. It's very late if you need to make one modification.
Yes,
because you already
in
produce
the process,
one.
Yes.
But if you can do all of these things in virtual, the people can experience it.
first. Yes.
Then you can simulate, you can anticipate some issues.
Some problems and changes.
Exactly. You can make some modification. It's not costly because you never produce one.
Okay. Yes.
And you will save costs, but you will save
a lot of problems.
But also carbon emission.
Yes. Yeah, that's environmental friendly.
Yes.
And finally, for this segment, we know that recently there's been a huge Hollywood movie that's in 3D.
Yes,
that's creating box office records around the world, including Taiwan. And that is certainly a very important step for 3D technology to step outside the industry, but into people's lives, ordinary citizens. Would it be something in the future for Dassault Systems to bring this technology into people's households, into people's homes? Is that something that you're planning for the foreseeable future?
It's a very good point. Yes. Inside of that Dassault System, we've got one product called 3D-VR. 3D-VR is the product that we use for life experience. Inside of this bond, it's a bond, we've got one product called Virtuals. Virtuals, it's a product used to do games.
Okay, all right.
Even in Taiwan, it's an industry growing today.
Yeah, of course, yes.
So if you look all the kids, they are using game every day.
Yes.
But they are using 3D games.
Yes.
That means these kids, in few years, they will use to play with 3D.
Yes.
So 3D becomes something natural.
Yes.
Like when you will visit the virtual pavilion.
Yes.
It's 3D. It will become like natural, like language. Yeah. For kids, we generate some application in 3D for them, some game. It will become natural way to communicate. Because when we want to share something, your world today is 3D world. It's not a 2D world.
No.
So it's much better to discuss about something in 3D.
Yes.
So that means sooner or later we will have a lot of application in 3D. And few weeks ago, I have been to Computer Expo.
Yes.
I have been very surprised.
Oh, really?
Because everywhere it was 3D.
3D.
Screen.
Yes.
In 3D, even with interaction on the screen.
Oh, okay. Right.
Mobile phone.
Yes.
3D mobile phone with
games,
3D application.
Yes. Yeah.
Gaming in 3D.
Yes.
So many things in 3D. So I was saying, wow, something happened.
Yes. So this is a big future, big potential for companies like Dassault Systems.
I'm convinced.
Yes. We're going to take another short break on Taiwan Outlook, and we'll be right back and continue our conversation with Mr. PARRENIN from the Dassault Systems here in Taiwan. I'll see you in a little bit.